Cilla Black and Bob Carroll G's for Surprise, Surprise.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cilla Black.
Now, we do all sorts of surprising things on this show, and only a few hours ago, we surprised 7-year-old Stacy Aubrey. Yes, Stacy and her family were on an organised tour of London Weekend Studios. Now, what Stacy didn't know was that the tour had been specially organised by us. Yes, and when I accidentally, on purpose, bumped into little Stacy outside our makeup department, she got the surprise of her young little life. In fact, she was speechless, gobsmacked. Have a look at this. Stacy Aubrey. Surprise, surprise. I had a lovely letter about you, Stacy. I did indeed. Your mum, you've got your mum to blame for this because she wrote and told me all about you. Now, is it right that every time I come on the telly, you watch Surprise, Surprise? Is that right? Is it? And that when I come on and sing Surprise, Surprise, you do all the movements and everything, is that right? Yes? And your mum also says that you could stand in for me anytime, is that right? Is that right, Stacy? Yes. Well, surprise, surprise. You are going to stand in for me tonight. Oh, yes, you are. Yes, and I tell you what I've done, Stacy. I have made a special recording so you can mime to me, all right? So you're coming on the telly in front of the whole audience. Oh, yes, you are. I shall see you later. Give us a big kiss. Give us a kiss. Oh, good luck. Or as we say in our business, break a leg, about turn, go and get your makeup on. I'll see you in the now, all right? Ta-ra, Stacy. Well, we got our Stacy made up and she's raring to go. Oh, gosh, I hope she's not too good. I could be out of a job next week. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Stacy Aubrey. Absolutely super, Stacy. I love that bit. And that bit, I really enjoyed that. Do you know, I look forward to seeing you in this position in 10 years' time. Do you know that, don't you? Because how old are you now?
7.
7. Oh, it's so sweet, isn't it? Have you enjoyed it so far?
Yeah.
Good. Will you enjoy the rest of the show?
Yeah.
Because your mum and dad and your big sister Erin's sitting over there, so off you pop, and I'll join you for a glass of something fizzy later, all right, Chuck? See you later, ladies and gentlemen. Stacy Aubrey, the star of the... Well done, Stacy, little cherub over there. Well, now it's time to surprise one of our boys in blue, and the man in question is Tony Cross. Now, Tony is a mounted policeman who works for the City of London Police Force. He's also a member of the Croydon Round Table and the current area chairman for London and Surrey. Now, on the 19th of April, Tony will step down from this office, and all his friends thought it would be nice to do something special for him. So our Bob Cowderies went down to Wood Street Police Station in search of PC Tony Cross.
Police Constable Cross.
Yes.
Morning, Tony. Hello, hello, hello. Surprise, surprise. How are you? All right?
Yes.
Lovely horse.
Lovely horse.
Now, I've heard, come here. I've heard over the past 12 months you've raised a lot of money for charity, is that right?
I've done a little bit,
A little bit, well. And you're also planning a sponsored chase across Europe in September. What's that all about?
That's something run by a chap called Tony Stubbs, who organised something called Transworld Venture. And this is a race around Europe, visiting all the EC countries in the shortest possible time.
Well, we thought you need some practice for a major event like that, you see. And also, your round table would like to say a very big thank you for all your work as area chairman. So you've been entered in a race today.
I have.
Yeah. What do we have to do before we get you into the right gear? We've got to strip him down, or...?
Oh, we have to strip him down, give him an oil change.
Look forward to that, Bob. And now I'm going to press a few buttons and call up Lynn Webb down on the south coast. Now, Lynn was taught to jive by her parents when she was only a little girl, and she's been doing it. She's been jumping, jiving, rocking and rolling ever since. Gosh, I hope she's not out at the disco. And guess, have a guess how many digits there are this week. Yes. Yes, surprise, surprise, there are 10 digits. Oh, it's so boring, isn't it? Here we go. I know, they're all 10 digits. Right. Oh, please. It's ringing out.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Who's that?
What? Who's that?
It's Karen's mum.
Oh, it's Karen's mum. Well, that would be Lynn then, wouldn't it?
It is.
Hello, Lynn. Surprise, surprise. It's Cilla here.
Yes.
I know, I'm not joking. It's me in the flesh. I am actually phoning you from the studio live.
Hello.
Hello, Lynn. Shall I try again? It's Cilla here.
Hello, Cilla.
Hello, Lynn.
Oh, my word.
Yes. Oh, Lynn, now, your daughter wrote and told me all about you.
Which one?
Well, who else? You're in her house at the minute. You're Karen.
Oh, Karen.
Yes. And she tells me that you are a rock and roller.
Oh, my word.
Yes, you go mental at the sound of Bill Haley, is that right?
Well, I have been known to jitterbug.
You've been known to jitterbug, have you?
Yes, I have, actually.
Yes. Now that you know why I'm calling you.
Well, I do now, yes.
Yes, it's because of your jiving ability.
Gosh.
Yes. And you've got a partner, haven't you? How tall are you, by the way, Lynn?
About 5'3".
5'3", and you've got a gorgeous partner.
Have I?
Well, you have. You used to do all the jiving with him, didn't you? Terry?
Oh, my word.
Terry Nethercott. Pardon?
Terry Nethercott?
Yes, of course, yes. You see, I mean, you're 5'3". It doesn't matter in the least that he's 6'7". Now, what we want you to do, Lynn, if you don't mind.
Break her neck.
Pardon?
I just said I'll break her neck.
No, not before next week. Well, what we want you to come on the show next week, Lynn, and bring Terry along, and we want you to do a bit of jiving and rock and rolling on here. How do you feel about that?
A bit sick at the moment.
But are you game to do this?
Yes, okay, then I will.
Well, the only thing we ask is you to bring Terry along next week. Will you do that?
I certainly will. If I can get hold of him, yes, I will.
Well, if you won't, we'll be able to get hold of him, all right?
Okay, then. Okay.
Give my regards to Karen.
Okay, Cilla.
All right, John.
Thanks.
Ta-ra, then.
Bye-bye, love.
Ta-ra,
Bye-bye.
love.
Bye.
Ta-ra. super. Well, I had a letter from Jo Bleach from Norbury telling me about her husband Paul's biggest wish. Apparently, he's always dreamed of sitting at a grand piano with his black tuxedo on, playing in front of an audience. Well, our Bob Carolgees has always wanted to tickle the ivories, so there could be no one better to send along to liven up Paul's day at work with a big surprise.
Hello, Paul. How are you?
Hello, Paul.
Surprise, surprise.
It certainly is.
Come here, let's have a word. Now then, your wife, Jo...
I don't believe this.
Your wife, Jo, has told me you're a brilliant pianist, is that right?
Well, I wouldn't say brilliant, adequate.
Adequate, she said you're brilliant. And she said you would actually love to dress up in the old black tails and that and play the piano on television, is that right? Yes, of course you would.
Yes, of course I would, yes.
Tell me, do you play by ear?
Yeah.
That's brilliant. I can't even play with my
Sometimes
fingers.
with your fingers, yeah.
Your jokes are the best.
Yeah.
How are you with classical music?
Average.
Average, good.
Yeah, I prefer
well,
sort of pop music stuff.
Paul, we've got some stunning locations lined up for you now to play your piano. All we need to do, really, is check if this jacket fits. So could you just stand up for a minute and let us see if you've got your right size? And that's it. Let me have a look. Turn round. Bit tight, but never mind. Well, we'll have it loosened up. Do you like travelling?
I guess I'm going to, yeah.
You certainly are, Paul. Come with me.
Right. Thank you.
I think I'm going south, 'cause today, yeah, the girl that's driving me mad is going away. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She don't care. I love to go swimming with women, and women love swimming with me. I pretend that I'm a crab, and their pretty ankles grab. But wouldn't be a lobster in the sea? The beaches are full of and picking them's my specialty. I get these navy notions when I see floating queens. I dive right in the ocean and I play submarines. I love to go swimming with women, and women love swimming with me.
Well, you know, Surprise, Surprise is very much a family show, and we get a lot of letters from sons and daughters about their parents. In particular, I'd like to tell you about a lovely letter I've had from Hartlepool. It's from Carol Carney, and it's all about her super dad, Bob Bate. Now, where are you, Bob? Bob Bate, where are you? Give us a wave. Bob, would you like to come and join me, sweetheart, and bring your lovely wife, Mary, with you? Come down. Super to see you, Mary. Lovely. I want to sit next to Bob. Bob, you sit next to me. And Mary, you sit next to your lovely husband, Bob. Yeah. Yes, well, it was your Carol who wrote and told me all about you, you know.
Shortly when I go home.
It was a lovely letter. I want to take you back, actually, to the war years. Now, you were in that lovely regiment, the Royal Northumberland Fusiliers, and you were actually captured during the war, weren't you?
Yeah.
Now, where exactly were you captured?
In the desert.
In the desert?
Yeah.
What country?
Well, near Libya, from that area.
Yes. But then you were transferred from there.
To Italy.
Pardon?
Italy, when I got captured.
Oh, Northern Italy. That's when they sent you to Northern Italy, where you were a prisoner of war, obviously.
Yeah.
But they released you in Italy, didn't you? Now, why was that?
Well, when the ITIs packed in, capitulated, put it that way.
When they capitulated.
Yeah, capitulated, yeah, ITIs.
That's when you crossed the border into Switzerland.
Yeah, with a guide, yeah.
And you were put in an internee camp over there.
Yeah.
But they let you have holidays, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
And they put you with English-speaking families.
Yeah.
Now, can you remember the family that you were put?
Yeah.
What were the names?
Llewellyns.
The Llewellyns.
Yeah, Billy Llewellyn.
Billy Llewellyn.
That's the son now. The mother and father died a while back.
Oh, obviously, yes. But you had a super time there. I believe you only stayed there for about 10 days, is that right?
Yeah.
But when you came back to England, you continued the friendship because you wrote to them.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, Mary here, you still write.
I still write
you
to
do
them,
most of the
yes,
writing
yes.
today, don't you?
Yes.
Now, we're talking about over 45 years
Yes,
ago.
yes.
And you've never ever seen them,
No.
only on photographs.
No,
You've never even spoken to them on the phone, Bob, have
I
you?
have no phone now.
And that was young Willie Llewellyn.
Yes,
Willie Llewellyn,
yes.
Well, surprise, surprise, you're going to see them
I
tonight.
know.
Oh, yes, because they're right here after 45 years, all that writing is all paid off. Here they are. Here's Willie Llewellyn, plus his lovely wife, Anne, as she likes to be
that's right.
called. Come in, Willie and Anne. Let's see.
I've never met them.
Thank you, Cilla. Isn't this gorgeous? All right, Bob. Isn't this a fabulous reunion?
Oh, it's fabulous.
Fabulous surprise,
Yes,
I know.
what a
Fantastic,
it's
lovely.
unique
Yes,
like.
it's nice to see you.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And may you write to each other for the next 45 years.
Yes,
That's so nice, Mary.
yes. Thank you, Cilla.
Oh, isn't that lovely? I think we better take a break there. See you in a couple of minutes. Oh, welcome back. Well, we're going over live to our outside broadcast unit to find out what sort of racing our Bob has arranged for Tony Cross. Now, are you there, Bobby? Oh, look at that. Bob, please, if you can hear me, because we can't hear you, could you pull into the pits and let's have a proper conversation, please?
I was just enjoying this, man.
I know you were, but talk to me.
This is brilliant.
Oh, looks very tiny for you, Bob.
As I was saying, this is the #1 racetrack in Uxbridge. It's fabulous. Oh, going around there. And tonight is the big race night, Cilla.
Is it?
We have got two teams lined up for you. We've got the Round Table All-Stars versus the Blues Brothers. And head team leader of the All-Stars, let me introduce you to Tony Cross. I hit him before you saw him. Here he is. Come in, ace driver, Tony.
The man himself. Hi, Tony.
Hello, Cilla.
Have you recovered from the shock of being surprised yet?
Just about, thanks.
I believe you've got a cracking team lined up. Are you going to introduce them to me?
Yes, I certainly will. First of all, I've got Warren Hall, who's chairman of Croydon Round Table, my local round table.
Hi, Warren.
Hello, Cilla.
Are you looking forward to tonight?
I am indeed, very
Well,
much.
the best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Who else have you got there, Tony?
Well, unfortunately, I've been stuck with a couple of novices. First and foremost, I've got ex-Formula One, now Jaguar sports car driver, Derek Warwick.
Oh, what a shame.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Derek. Oh, it's brilliant to have you on the team. I mean, he can't fail to lose with you on the team. Have you ever done kart racing before?
Yes, a few years ago when I was 12, actually about 3 or 4 years ago. just aged a little bit.
You little liar. Now, last but not least, who have you got for us, Tony?
Yes, the last but not least, I've got former world champion featherweight boxer and keen rally car driver, Barry McGuigan.
Oh, terrific. Look at that. Hi, Barry.
Hi, Cilla.
Now, Barry, I know you're a very fast person, not only in the ring, but you...
Thanks very much.
You have taken it up professionally now, I hear.
Yeah, I'm just entered in the British Rally Cross Championships and the first round a few days ago, so I'm looking forward to a season of Rally Cross, and I'm looking forward to this tonight.
Oh, well, that's good. We wish you a lot of luck with that, Barry. They must be quivering in their boots, the opposition.
No, of course they are. When they come past me, I'm going to jab the head off them.
By the way, who is the opposition, Bob?
I'll tell you right now, Cilla, off to your carts, chaps, all the best to your team. The Blues Brothers are made up from, well, we've actually scoured all the ranks of the London City Police Force, and we've come up with John Taylor, John Orford, Bob Blumson and Mike Abnett, all from the City Mounted Division, and here they are.
And there they are. Hello, boys.
Hello, Cilla.
Now, come on, fellas, this is a little bit different to riding horses, isn't it? Aren't you just a little bit nervous?
No, Cilla. That wasn't rehearsed at all, Cilla.
Oh, just as if.
Off you go to your carts.
Good luck, lads.
Good luck to that team as well. So
Hang on a minute, Bob. Hang on a minute. I never asked you. What are you going to be doing?
Me, Cilla. I'll tell you what, it's Murray Walker Eat Your Heart Out time, because I'm commentated on it.
Oh, God.
So I'll move over to this microphone and put on my Murray Walker type voice, and when I see that all the engines have started, then I am also going to start the race, because I'm the starter as well, you see, Cilla.
Oh, terrific, Bob, terrific.
So I think we're all ready to go.
And they're off.
Now, on each race, the teams are going to be in different, the members of the teams are going to be in different positions. Derek Warwick's off to a storming lead there. In practice this afternoon, he is an amazing driver, the way he controls these carts around the corners. He's followed by Barry McGuigan.
Oh, nail biting stuff.
Tony's actually in third place at the moment, but it's still Derek, Barry, followed by Tony. Tony's being chased by Mike Abnett, who looks as if he might take him.
Bob, it looks as if and sounds as if it's going to be a terrific race. We've got to go for now. We'll see you later, all right, Chuck?
We'll see you later, Cilla.
Ta-ra then.
Cheers, see you later.
Yes, indeed, we will be back later. Yes, we'll be back on the track in time for the final checkered flag. But right now, revving up and waiting to get into gear with his searchline is our very own Gordon Burns.
Thank you. Thank you. I suppose I'd better accelerate into the first story then,
Please
which
do.
I hope tonight will lead to a hanging.
Not mine, I hope.
Well, it's a swinging searchline, you see. We are talking about a picture hanging, and this is the picture we hope a certain person watching tonight will instantly recognize, because if she calls us, the watercolour is hers thanks to the generosity of her old school friend Cathy Rock, born Cathy Lusher. The painting features Cotton Farm in Stone, Kent. Now, alas, no longer there, but it used to be the home of Cathy's pal Kitty Pritchett. In the old barn next to the farmhouse, Cathy and Kitty spent many happy hours playing together. They attended Brent Primary School in Stone, shared the same birthday, the 22nd of April, and became inseparable. Here's a photo of Kitty and her school friends on a day trip to Chessington Zoo in 1939. Kitty is first on the left in the front row. Today, Cathy would like nothing better than to find Kitty and personally present her with a picture that she herself has treasured for so many years. So, Kitty Pritchett, once of Cotton Farm, Stone in Kent, please contact us. With that April the 22nd birthday looming, Cathy has the perfect present for you. Now, we get thousands of letters on Searchline, and few are more moving than those from people looking for mothers or fathers that they've never really known. Searchline is usually their last and best hope. Certainly that's the case for Jacqueline Yvonne Byrne, who's recently given birth to her second child and is desperate to find the mum she hasn't seen since she was a year old. Jackie's mum, Bertha Athena Byrne, born Webb, met and married Peter James Byrne, who's in the forces. And after Jackie's birth in 1961, the family was posted to Hong Kong. Sadly, when Jackie was just over a year old, the marriage broke up, and Jackie went with her dad to his new posting in Germany. She never saw her mum again. This photo of Jackie, taken when she was 2 years old, may hopefully jog someone's memory. Jackie's father died 18 months ago, and today she believes that the lives of her two children and herself would be given a huge lift if her mum could be found. So, Bertha Byrne, if you're out there, please contact us. And finally, a story of too few cooks spoiling the reunion. Ted Heisman wrote to me about his army days in Padova, northern Italy in 1947, and about his missing best man. Ted's army unit, the 8th Composite P and SS 13th Corps, was sent to Padova to relieve the outgoing ACC unit. The cook he was replacing was James Stewart, a Scotsman, though, not an American. During the handover period, Ted and Jimmy quickly became good friends, and when Jimmy got married to Essa, a local Italian girl who worked in the same cookhouse, they asked Ted to be their best man. Here's a photo of the happy couple. Ted's on the right. On the back, there's a thank you note from Jimmy to Ted. After the honeymoon, Jimmy was demobbed, and Esther went back to the cookhouse until she could get a passage to Scotland as a war bride. She finally joined Jimmy, and Ted believes they were living just outside Glasgow, but that's when all contact was lost. Ted still has clear memories of that wedding day 44 years ago, but what happened afterwards is still something of a blur. Ted would especially like to know what he was doing up this tree. So come on, Esther and Jimmy, give us a call on Searchline and put Ted in the picture. And if anyone can help with any of tonight's stories, please phone Searchline. The number is 071 222 8070. And I shall be back later with more Searchline stories. But right now, here's Cilla.
Thanks a lot, Gordon. We shall see you later, sweetheart, all right? Super. Well, right now, I'd like to tell you about a lady sitting right here in our audience. Her name's Rita Tarrant, and Rita teaches for the Health and Beauty Exercise Organisation in the Northwest. But not only that, Rita and a group of girls give exhibitions to raise money for charity. And last year, the organisation raised over £6,000 for cancer research. Also, the liver unit at St. James's Hospital. Now, Claire Redmond, one of her girls, wrote and told me about Rita. So I decided to go up to Manchester and surprise her during one of their rehearsals. Have a look at this. Hello, hello. Where's Rita? Rita, Rita. Surprise, surprise!
Joking.
No, I'm not joking.
Oh, look, I'm so...
What's the matter, Chuck? I'm up here. I'll tell you why I'm here. I'll tell you why I'm here, Rita. I am here to deliver you a Cillagram.
Honestly?
Yes, yes, because I believe that you are the Jane Fonda of the Northwest, is that right?
Oh, I'm not. Sure I'm not.
Yes, you've taught all these beautiful kids here. And Rita, I believe, along with the Gorton babes here, you've raised a lot of money. In fact, a lot of money for cancer research. Is that right?
Well, they're part of the organisation of Health and Beauty Exercise, and the Northwest area of Health and Beauty Exercise organised a sponsored day out last year at St Helens, and they raised over £6,000 for liver units and cancer research. It was the adult ladies classes who did the exercise, did the sponsored exercise, and helped raise the money.
Well, all the kids think you're wonderful, actually. One in particular. Where's Claire Redmond? Come here, Claire. Because it was Claire who wrote the letter. Yes, you'd think, oh, Rita is absolutely wonderful, don't you? Yeah. What did you put in your letter?
But that she deserved a Cillagram, and just thought she's brilliant.
Because she's brilliant. And that's why this adult is here today. I'm going to change into my tracksuit, because I need a bit of toning up. It's my age, you know, Rita. Come on, what are we waiting for? Let's go. All right, girls, see you later.
Honestly.
When there's nothing but a slow glowing dream that your fear seems to hide deep inside your mind. Well, I hear the music, close my eyes, feel the rhythm wrap around, take a hold of my heart. lovely, Rita. We had a wonderful day, didn't we, Rita? We really enjoyed it. I was toned up at the end of it, wasn't I?
You certainly were.
I was. Now, I know all the girls can't be here tonight, so would you like to give them all a big wave at home, Rita? Because I'm sure they're all watching. Yoo-hoo, girls, that's it. Well, we think you're marvellous for raising all that money, you and your girls. Keep up the good work, all right? Yes. Well done, Rita. Comfortable here. Hey, oh, I'm happy here, Leah. I suppose you wonder how I know your name. Well, I shall tell you, because I know you're Leah's mum down there, aren't you? Yes, and I had a lovely letter telling me all about you, Leah. Oh, I know she's gone all shy on me now. You had a lovely holiday last year, is that right, Mum?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And on that holiday, she fell in love with you, Leah.
She did.
She fell in love with a little puppy, didn't you? Yes. Fell in love with a little puppy. And I know she's saving up for one at the minute.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Is that right, Leah? Yeah. Leah, I'm going to show everybody what this puppy looks like, and it's going to go on the screen now. Oh, look at that. Now, Mum, how much has Leah saved up? Do you know?
£12.
£12. Well, Leah, I've got a lovely surprise for you. Surprise, surprise. You don't have to save up any longer. Oh, no, you don't. Because we have got you that pedigree Bichon puppy. She's only 12 weeks old. And I know you want to call her Pippa. Here she is. Come in. Den. Yes, Den Thomas with little Pippa. For making this lovely present. Thanks a lot, Den. Isn't that lovely, that lovely man? Oh. Is she everything you dreamed of? Yes. Well, we're going to take another break now. Oh, show Pippa the little face on the camera. She's gorgeous. There you are. There you are. Ah, isn't that lovely? We'll take another break now, but we will be back in a mo for a song and a smile from Peter Massey, another Searchline from our Gordon, and the final lap at the racetrack from our Bomb. And we've got another fabulous surprise for someone sitting right here in our audience. See you in a couple of minutes. Welcome back. Well, we're going to have a bit of musical madness now, because last week I phoned Peter Massey, better known to his friends as Monty Plum, who, according to his secretary Sue, sings and plays the guitar. Well, let's find out what he's going to sing for us tonight. So come in, Peter Massey.
I had a funny phone call just a week ago when Cilla, she phoned me and asked me on her show. I'm sure you can't imagine how this has changed my view. I'm scared to go anywhere, even to the loo. Surprise, surprise, it's Cilla here. I can't go on, I know I'll faint, I think I'll die of fear. I got out all my old songs and strummed on my banjo. I realized there is no way they'll fit on Cilla's show. I'll have to write a new song and fill it full of wit. So here I stand in front of you, and do I feel a twit? Surprise, surprise, it's Cilla here. I can't go on, I know I'll faint, I think I'll die of fear. I want to be a pop star, I want it for the fame, with women screaming every time that they hear my name. I want to be in fashion, tight trousers round my bum. So ladies scream with passion, we want Monty Plum. We want Monty Plum. We want Monty Plum. We want Monty Plum.
Cilla here. I can't go on, I know I'll faint, I think I'll die of fear. So now I must thank Cilla for giving me the chance. I hope the talent spotters have given me a glance. Next up, the Monty Show with Cilla as my guest. I'll phone her when she's in the bar, and you can guess the rest. Surprise, surprise, it's Monty here. Can't go on, I know you'll faint. I think you'll die of fear, just like I did.
Thank you.
That was ever so good, you know.
Thank you very much.
And it was the lyrics were great.
And the words were good as well.
It must have taken you a long time to write that. How long?
I had the phone call, and then as you asked me to come along to the show and do a song on the theme of Surprise, Surprise, and I put the phone down and I thought, oh my goodness me, by Jove, yes.
Oh, words to that effect.
Very close, very, very close. And Sue and I wrote the song in about 2 hours.
Really? Well, it was fantastic, and I thought you were absolutely brilliant.
Thank you. You're only saying that because it's true.
It is. It's totally true. And you know they say, music soothes the savage breast. But now I'm going to introduce to everybody again a man that's so calm, cool, and collected. You know what I'm talking about. No, not you. It's our very own Gordon Burns.
Well, I may look it, but I don't always feel it, especially after an introduction like that. But coming up next is someone who really was cool, calm and collected when I talked to him about his dream of finding his teenage sweetheart of 44 years ago. He's Fred Taylor, and she's Monica Knapman, who lived in Dartmouth, Devon.
We first met in 1947 when I was on holiday in South Devon. She was a Devonian girl. Then, after coming home from the holiday, we kept in touch by writing to each other for some time.
You lived in Weybridge?
Yes, in Weybridge, yes. And occasionally I got down to see her weekends. Then 1950 came, and we were still writing to each other, and I was called up for national service. And during this national service, I happened to end up at Newton Abbot Depot Battalion waiting to be posted to Egypt. And at this time I sneaked out of camp just down to her because it was Christmas, and stayed with her family over Christmas. After that, sailed for Egypt and kept up her correspondence. And then one evening, I'd had a pen friend in London that somebody had given me, I was writing to.
This was another young lady?
Yes, another young lady. And I happened to write to Monica and this pen friend at the same time. And a week later, found out that I'd made a fatal mistake of putting them in the wrong envelopes. So I got this returned to me from Monica, and I was absolutely shattered, and I felt a bit ashamed of myself, and I never wrote back to her, and I'm afraid from this day I've never seen or heard of her, but I really would like to make contact with her if she's about and willing.
Well, he only had himself to blame, but I hope he finds Monica. And now, briefly, calling Kathy Tier. Do you remember the hot summer of 1976 that you spent in Bickley, Kent? Well, Jane Perryman does, and here you are, second from the left, with Jane at that time. Jane's lost the letter you wrote to her from Derbyshire, and she'd love to see you again. And now George Rogers is looking for the other half of his double act, sapper Charlie Lord, CRE Royal Engineers. They were called Rogers and Lord, the Glamorous Frauds, and performed together during the North African campaign in the early 1940s. Kathleen and Lillian Keith are desperately looking for their niece Margie Wall, whose last known address was Cooksey Road, Small Heath, Birmingham. Here's Margie at 4 years old. And finally, we're looking for Peggy Lofthouse, who at one time sang with the band Norman George and his music back in the 50s. Band leader Norman's wife, Billy, will be 80 on the 23rd of April, and the family are trying to find her old pal, Peggy, as a special birthday surprise. So if Peggy Lofthouse, or indeed any of the people we've mentioned, are watching, please ring us here at Searchline on 071 222 8070 before 10 o'clock tonight, or write to Surprise Surprise, London Weekend Television, South Bank TV Centre, London SE99 6YW. More Searchline next week, more Cilla now.
Ah, thanks a lot, Gordon. We shall see you next week then.
I will be here.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. See you then. Well, you know, I hear the karting has reached a crucial stage in Uxbridge, so let's go over and join our Bob. Oh, Bob, I'm dreading this. Are you receiving me, Bob?
We are receiving you here at the Trackman Raceway in Uxbridge, Cilla, and you've joined us at a very exciting stage. We've had 4 heats up to now, and I can tell you the 2 teams are 2 each.
Oh, my goodness me,
So,
that's what I was dreading, Bob. 2 each.
This is the final. We're going to decide to do the final over 6 laps, so I'm going to take up my commentary position once more. So we'll start them off and see how they get on right now.
Oh, dear. It's nail-biting time, Bob.
Tony's in the lead. Sorry, what were you saying, Cilla?
Nail-biting time.
Yes, for it. We've had some very exciting rounds. Tony's just lost the lead to Bob Lumsden, but he's second, and there is a spin. We've got terrible trouble there.
Oh, God.
That means that Derek is through to 3rd place, and Barry's through to 4th. We've still got Bob Lumsden in the lead. It is amazing to see these professional drivers go around here. So, Derek's now into 2nd place. Still Bob in the lead. Bob has spun out. Nearly took Derek with him, but not quite. So that means that Derek has the lead. Bob's second. Barry McGuigan is trying to get through him on the outside, but didn't quite make it. So Barry's in 3rd. Tony's 4th. We've got Warren Hall who's trying to overtake him on the inside. And we've got 2 laps to go, I'm told. So I'll just get my last lap board ready.
Derek's still in the lead?
Still in the lead, sorry about that, but Barry's got through to 2nd place now.
Where's our Tony, Bob?
Tony is in, I think he's 4th. I've lost track of anything that's happening back there. It's far too complicated. There's people overtaken. Now, that's it. Oh, I nearly missed it. Chatting to you. It was Derek first, Barry second. And Bob, I think, did make 3rd, and Tony 4th, I believe I'm right. I'm going to have these positions confirmed because we have the marshals who are keeping those lower scores.
Bob, so did Tony's team win? Is that the...
I think so. You see, the scores go from 8 for the first to 1 for the last, so they're just tossing them up now, but I'm pretty sure with the 1st and the 2nd and Tony coming 4th, it must be the round table. The All-Stars, yes, the round table All-Stars have won. Very well done, chaps. Come and get your laurels.
I hope you've got the champagne there, Bob.
We've got everything here, Cilla. I just put the laurels on here.
Oh, there's the laurels going on. All we need is the fizzy pop. And there's the man that did it all, Derek. Well done, Derek.
Derek and Barry. That was incredible. Well done, chaps. And we have, for Tony, a special trophy here for his team. I think he should look after that. And, of course, I think...
Oh, look at that.
Derek, take charge of the champagne. Would you like to do your normal with this? He's so used to this.
It's a long time since I've done this, actually, Cilla.
Well, shake it up a bit, Derek. Shake it up. Yeah. There you go. Oh, what a waste of decent champagne. Well, in every race there's got to be losers as well. I think the boys in blue did it. The Blues brothers, you did well as well. God bless you, lads.
Well done. Thank you.
And not forgetting our very own Bob Cowties. Bob, what can I say about your commentary?
Oh, it was nothing really, Cilla.
I know it was. No, I'm only joking, Chuck. Very well done to everybody there, including you, Bob. I shall see you next week. All right, sweetheart?
See you next week.
Ta-ra, then. Ta-ra, love. Ta-ra, lads. Well, now, I'm looking for a lady here in our audience, Judith Flynn. Judith Flynn, where are you, sweetheart? Hello, Judith. Now, Judith, you wrote me a lovely letter about a lady sitting not too far away from you. In fact, she's sitting right next door to you, isn't she? Yes. Surprise, surprise, Linda Carter, it's you. Yes, Chucky Egg, come down and join me, please. I'll tell you all about it. Come and join me. sit down there, make yourself comfortable. Now, as I've said, this is all Judith's fault up there, because she wrote the most heartwarming letter about you. Tell me all about you. She tells me that about 20 years ago, maybe a little bit over there, when you were just 16 years old, your mum told you who your real father was. Now, he was an American serviceman, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Now, that must have come as a very big shock to you, sweetheart.
Well,
A bombshell, really, yes. His name was Ralph Jones, and he served over here, well, just outside Oxford. He was stationed there, but unfortunately, he was posted back to America before you were born. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and although you were brought up by a very loving family, I mean, your stepdad was absolutely marvellous, you always had this hankering to meet your real dad, didn't you? And you've tried so for many, many years, and to the point of fact that you put an advert in an American newspaper, is that right?
Yeah.
What was in this advert, can you remember?
It was just anybody knowing the whereabouts.
Of Ralph Jones?
What now?
And to your great surprise, you got a reply from America. The stamp was there, there was the envelope, but you couldn't open it, could you? What did you do with that letter?
I took it round to Judith's to read for me.
You took it round to our Judith to open because you were so terrified what you might find inside. And indeed, surprise, surprise, it was from your dad, Ralph Jones. Well, back in 1989, you got the most marvellous phone call on Christmas Day, and it was from your dad, wasn't it? You spoke to, well, that must have been ever so exciting. You also found out that you had a grandmother as well that you'd never ever met as well. Now, I know since then you've spoke many times and you've been trying to work out how the heck you're going to get together.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be possible.
Oh, it is possible, Linda. Surprise, surprise. Not only is your dad here tonight, but your grandmum Nellie as well. They're waiting just to come on to say hello. Come in, Ralph. Come in, Nellie. Here they are. I'm so pleased.
I don't think I've seen you ever.
The more the world is changing, the more it stays the same. Life is full of small surprises. It's a never-ending game. If nothing is impossible, when you believe your eyes, if the unexpected brings a smile, that's a big surprise, surprise, surprise. The unexpected hits you between the eyes. The unpredictable, that's the surprise you see. Surprise, surprise.
Well, I'm afraid the clock says it's time for us to say goodbye again, but we will be back next week with lots more surprises. But before I go, I'd like to say a very big thank you to everybody who's been on tonight's show, especially our own Gordon Burns, and of course the lovely Bob Carolgees. So until next week, it's ta-ra then. Ta-ra!
The
Cilla and Bob will be springing more surprises at the same time next Friday night. Next on Yorkshire, Tim Piggott-Smith is the Chief.